We have more sustainability data than ever. So why is decision making so difficult?
Yeah, Josh. So one thing I find interesting right now is that most large organizations already have sustainability data. Many have been reporting for years, but there is still a huge gap between having the data and actually using it to make decisions.
Yeah, and using it to drive ongoing performance. Like we're still seeing clients who spend the first half of the year focused on nothing but data and reporting, responding to investor requests, aligning on their annual ESG report, and they're kind of playing catch up for the rest of the year on all their other priorities. And the hard part is, I think we're seeing a lot of companies starting from scratch halfway through the year. They're not relying on the great data information they've been collecting, and it's because they don't have the right structure to really enable that.
Yeah, and I think the market is shifting quite quickly here. The conversation used to be much more compliance-led, what you just said, but now companies are asking, how does this help us run the business better? How does it help us reduce our risk, improve our efficiency on our value chain within our business, or make better investment decisions? So it's a real shift happening, and for good. Yeah, and Europe has probably moved faster from a regulatory perspective. CSRD accelerated a lot of maturity around reporting and governance.
I think in the US, Rachel, the drivers are just different. I think where we're seeing regulatory pressure in Europe, in the US, we've seen pressure not from regulators necessarily, but from other stakeholders, from customers, from investors, even from employees.
Yeah, and we are seeing that as well, even in Europe, but client maturity varies very massively. So we can see also the fact that it's a new market, trying to normalize at some point, but some organizations, they are still trying to build reporting foundations.
Honestly, the issue is rarely a lack of data now. It's fragmentation, different systems, different business units, different suppliers, different methodology. And that makes it really difficult to turn sustainable information into something organizations can really act on.
Yes, and once the data becomes fragmented, decision-making slowdowns. We know that, team stops trusting the information, reporting becomes manual, and yeah, sustainability ends up actually disconnected from how the business actually operates.
Clients don't want those silos. They want fewer handoffs. They don't want disconnected reporting, strategy, implementation conversations. They want to understand what matters most, where to prioritize, and then how to actually apply that insight across their operations and across their assets.
And yeah, that's really the sweet spot of this partnership, Josh. Sweep helps organizations structure and connect sustainability intelligence across operations and value chains. But yeah, clients also need partner who can apply that intelligence in real operational environments, and this is where Arcadis come.
Sweep provides that sustainability platform that organizations can build from, while Arcadis advises along the way, both with the appropriate inputs to the data reporting process, but also around what comes next. From my perspective, the organizations moving fastest are not necessarily the ones collecting the most data. They're the ones getting better at using that data to make decisions.
Yeah, exactly. And because ultimately, sustainability data only becomes valuable when it helps organizations decide what to do next.